You're watching the Kop TV, the voice of football's most famous stand.
Salah to settle it in front of the Kop.
Yes, good morning everyone and welcome back to the Kop TV, the voice of football's most famous stand. Still here in the beautiful Miami, Florida destination. It is currently, what's the time? It's 8:19 here in Miami. I hope you guys are doing well back home or from wherever you're watching. Please make sure that you smash that like button, comment with your thoughts and subscribe to the Kop TV if you haven't already. And I hope you enjoyed the video yesterday. You know, me and the pelican, flamingo I should say, on the water. I hope you enjoyed that one. But a couple things to update you on. Remember, as I said, smash that like button please before we get into this. So El Nacional have reported that Liverpool and Klopp especially have bid 55 million for Tchouaméni. Now, again, this is a report that's come out yesterday. It was further picked up by other journalists in the UK. First of all, I wanted to say, you know, even though it is a report, it doesn't mean it's 100% true, but my job is to gather the reports and then ask your opinion on them. So I'm not saying this is 100% true or that Liverpool are 100% likely to now go in and buy Tchouaméni, but we do have a little bit of history. Now, if you remember last summer, Liverpool did bid for Tchouaméni before he went back, well not back, before he went to Real Madrid. We seem to have a knack really of bidding or being linked to midfielders that end up at Real Madrid. But he did go there, won the Champions League against us, which wasn't great. But as we know, Real Madrid last summer bought Aurélien Tchouaméni for around about 100 million euros. Now, a 23-year-old who has it all really in terms of being that box-to-box ball carrier, very good at international level as well. If anything, Manu Kone and Kefran Turam are kind of like the next ones in line through Tchouaméni, who made his name at Monaco. But yes, Dave O'Kop looked at the National article, looked at the Paul Joyce piece in the Times that said Liverpool are interested in signing Aurélien Tchouaméni. Liverpool faced competition from Real Madrid. This was last summer, what Paul Joyce said, but they will look for a midfielder of a similar profile if they can't pull off a deal for the French midfielder. Now that was April the 28th, 2022, when we, bid for him around this time last year, which we obviously didn't win. There was a what even is that? It's the pool cleaning system here. Anyway, that's just gone off. Hopefully it goes back off in a sec. But as you can see, we were interested in him last summer. Didn't get him. Again, beat us in the Champions League final, which wasn't fun at all. But a year on, it looks like his value has definitely decreased in terms of, Liverpool. This bid, we're looking at around 55 million, which, if you're Real Madrid, that would be a massive loss. And listen, I don't think Real Madrid sell him for 55 million. I actually don't even believe he leaves Real Madrid this summer. But again, the Nacional paper, which has reported this 55 million bid, has said that it is a true story here. So we are looking at a 55 million bid for Aurélien Tchouaméni, who has had a good season with Real Madrid. I won't say he hasn't, but at the same time, has he really lived up to that 100 million pound price tag, which I don't think he has. But if he is looking for a way out, knowing that Jude Bellingham's coming back in, Kroos and Modric have both signed new deals, it's going to be very difficult to get into that midfield. Valverde as well, and Camavinga. So where does Tchouaméni actually fit into Real Madrid's plans going into the next season? As we know, when he was at Monaco, such a massive hype around the midfielder. But as we learned yesterday, El Nacional report that Liverpool have made a bid for the midfielder of 55 million, but Florentino Perez is open to selling. However, and this is the key, Real Madrid want 80 million pounds according to the report. Now, 88 million, 89, 90 million would have got us Jude Bellingham if you are to believe the undisclosed figures from Real Madrid. So I can't see us at all going in for Tchouaméni at 80 million. I just can't see it. But again, 55 million bid made, and Liverpool looking to get their man on a bit of a cheaper deal. But he also jumps into this bracket now of midfielders that Liverpool are trying to get or have been linked with or have bid for in terms of La Liga midfielders like Gabriel Veiga, who we will speak about in a minute, but also Valverde, and now we're hearing Tchouaméni as well. Still linked, of course, to Kefran Turam, and of course Manu Kone. The latter's gone a little bit quiet in the last week or so. But what do you make of this one? Because again, we tried last season. I think there was around an £80 million bid, which is what Fiorentino Perez wants this time. But if that does happen, how do you see this deal coming about? Because I don't think we bid 80 million, and if we do, is there a better player that we can go out and get for that kind of money? So let me know in the comments, what do you feel about these reports? El Nacional and Davo Kop reporting that Liverpool have made a £55 million bid for Bid For Tchouaméni. Again, looking at this article, touching on Celta Vigo's Gabri Veiga, Liverpool are reportedly planning to offer him a contract of around about 83,000 per week, the equivalent of round about £5 million salary per season. Now, the midfielder, as we know, is admired by several top clubs. We're hearing that Chelsea are reportedly set to offer the contract to the 21-year-old as well, but this is according to Corriere del Mezzogiorno from Napoli, and apparently they've now entered the race to sign the Spaniard. So where does he end up? He's definitely leaving. Will it be a Chelsea, a Real Madrid, a Napoli? I don't think it will be Real Madrid, especially if Tchouaméni stays. But could it be a Liverpool as well? How interested would you be? We've spoken about him a good 3 or 4 times now on the Kop TV. Good stats from last season as well, from Gabri Veiga. So let us know in the comments, would you be up for spending around about 40 million for him? Let me know down below in the comments. Today we're going to the official Liverpool supporters club in Miami. Really looking forward to that. It's the Irish Brigade Bar. You'll notice that we did the same in New York last year. We went to Carragher's. Whenever I come on holiday, I love to try and see if I can find the official Liverpool supporters club guys and ask them some questions. I'd like to ask them, you know, what they predict for next season for Liverpool, how they look at the transfer window market, how engaged are they in terms of rumours. So I'm really looking forward to going over there today and speaking to those guys. But again, Tchouaméni, 55 million, how happy are you with that bid? How realistic do you think it is for Liverpool to bring in a player of that price? Again, I think this one is pretty much an article clicker in terms of knowing that we were in for him last year. I just read out the Paul Joyce tweet from last year. But essentially, El Nacional claim that Liverpool have bid 55 million for him again this summer. So again, let me know, is it realistic? Is he the player that you want? Gabri Veiga still linked as well. Could we offer him around about 5 million a year? And then again, all the other players that we're linked with constantly here at Liverpool. But I wanted to ask this question just before we go. Are you guys starting to get a little bit less confident in terms of us bringing in more than one midfielder this summer? Obviously Alexis McAllister through the door, but these guys, we'd obviously much rather see them in the door sooner rather than later. So let me know about everything we've just spoken about here, your opinions in the comments, and of course, like that video, subscribe to the Kop TV if you haven't already, and make sure you're around later on for the drop of the official Liverpool Supporters Club in Miami video. It's going to be a belter. I'm going for a little dip. See you in a bit.
Thanks for watching this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it.
Please, guys, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the Kop TV.
The voice of football's most famous stand.